gentle leaf falling to the ground in the sunshine today. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. And welcome to Unity of Lawrence, to the light and love that pours through us and out. In Unity, we begin everything with prayer, so let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us and listen to this prayer. On this day, we dedicate our hearts to peace on earth. We appreciate everyone's spiritual journey and the abundant blessings bestowed upon us. In unity with all who seek to express freedom, joy, and transformation, we welcome our divine inheritance as creators. We come from love, as love, to be love. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you one-on-one. So if there's anything in your heart to be held in prayer, we invite you to see Diane Silver today, back fresh from her travels. And she will be following today's service by standing over here to welcome you if you would like to have something held in prayer. And now it's time to sing. Yay! So we're going to rise and join Holly in singing All Is Well.
All right, let's stand together. The song is very good news. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday, mistakes of the past. Today all things are made brand new, and don't it feel good to know all is well and unfolding as it should. Yeah, let's clap, that's great. All is well, all is well. Divine Spirit's directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy, and happiness is yours and it's mine. And I'm loved and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should. All is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. And let's turn and greet each other. is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. I am cloaked in the Spirit, I am fit by the divine, and I'm one with all that is. My soul is free from time, and I'm blessed, and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well, and unfolding as it should. All is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. All is well, and unfolding as it should.
Isn't that nice just to know? That's one should I'll take in. All is swell and unfolding as it should. And we are here to celebrate in that. So as we settle into that, knowing, let's affirm together Unity's founding principle. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our vision statement, united in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And our mission, we are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. And so it is. And to help us along with that is a delightful being of beauty, Cindy Novello, an international touring musician and songwriter, yoga teacher, and meditation instructor. She is founder and owner of Cindy Novello Music Wellbeing Yoga, where she combines music, yoga, and mindfulness practices to help people find the magic, beauty, and grace in their everyday lives. You can learn more about Cindy and her work at cindynovello.com. You will not be disappointed. Welcome, Cindy.
So this first song is a song that's written by Sally Barris, one of my favorite songwriters. It's called Little Voice. Put these on, just in case.
Clarice was so shy, she dreamed of the stage all her life. Then one day in acting class, she lost her nerve when somebody laughed. How many dreams do you think there are hiding away in somebody's heart? How many stars are waiting to shine that just won't be denied? Oh, I'm gonna shout till I get heard from all the rooftops of this world. Oh, I'm gonna make a great big noise with my little voice. Moses saw a bush in flames, then he heard it call his name. Moses, I need you to speak from the top of a mountain peak. Moses cried, are you crazy? You might as well ask me to part the sea. I'm shy, I stutter, no, I'm not the man to take command. But I'm gonna shout till I get heard from all the rooftops of this world. Oh, I'm gonna make a great big noise with my little voice. Ooh, Four young lads who played in bars dreamed that they'd be rock and roll stars. Record labels in their town heard their songs and turned them down. John said, Paul, we can't give in. We just need a little help from our friends. We won't get nowhere, man, unless we imagine. So I'm gonna shout till I get heard from all the rooftops of this world. Oh, I'm gonna make a great big noise with my little voice. Oh, I'm gonna make a great big noise with my little voice.
Thank you so much, Cindy and Holly together. Yay. Well, Robin Goff is the founder and co-spiritual leader of the Light Center, an alternative unity ministry retreat center that's just a little bit south and west of Baldwin. For over 27 years, she has spearheaded the creation of sacred space on a 95-acre sanctuary near Baldwin. Welcome, Robin.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here with you all today. And I'll use my little voice. Thank you, Cindy. That was beautiful. So recently I heard Antonio Guterres. I always want to say Banderas, but I know that's not right. Antonio Guterres is the Secretary General of the UN, and he made a speech recently where he said, we are sleepwalking into climate catastrophe. And those words really hit me, because sometimes I feel like that, and maybe you do too. Like, I'm just going along through my ordinary life, doing what I always do, and walking through day by day, busy, 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 busy. And then all of a sudden, a hurricane like this one just takes you by the shoulders, goes, wake up, look what's happening, look what's happening. Or the flood, or the fire, or da-da. And we're fortunate that we live right here in the Lawrence area where we're not experiencing any of those calamities right now. And so in this place of somewhat more natural conditions, we're able to look at all that's happening and see what our role can be to play in the midst of all of this. Even as we know, our brothers and sisters around the planet in so many places are dealing with horrendous agony and catastrophe all over. Now, could you hand me that water, Hazel? Sorry, I really need to keep hydrating. Thanks. Yeah, so I thought about that sleepwalking comment, and I thought, did you ever know somebody who was a sleepwalker? Anybody? Yeah, a few of you say yeah. My daughter was, and I remember when she was about 8 or 10 years old, I would find her like walking into her closet like this. And she couldn't go any further because she was up against stuff. Her eyes were wide open, but they were not seeing this room at all. So sleepwalking is like a state of not being in conscious connection, yeah? So I started to think a little bit more about that, like, well, okay, so what does it mean for us to be awake in the midst of all that's going on around us and stay awake? And I thought of the words that Jesus said when he was facing his own agony of his crucifixion. And he said to his buddies around him, who will stay awake with me? Kind of a logical thing to say at that point, yeah? But in unity, we look at not just the story of Jesus of Nazareth, we also look at the metaphysical, deeper meanings that we can draw from anything we read in the Bible. And so for me, that meaning might be more like, who will stay awake with that Christ consciousness that is inside of me and inside of you? So it's a deeper way of seeing, listening to those words. Who will stay awake with me no matter what is going on in the outer picture? Yeah, and sometimes that's a lot, isn't it? It's a workout. Kind of easier maybe to stay in the numb place or the, I'm too busy to look at that right now or think about that right now. Until something happens that just galvanizes your energy and your awareness, and you can no longer stay in that place of not being awake to it all. So recently watched the pictures of the women in Iran. Did all of you see that? Oh, so touching. So the story in the news is that a young Iranian woman was beaten to death by the police because her hair was showing under her hijab. And the women went ballistic. And so you can see pictures, just go on the internet, you can see pictures of all these women in the streets burning their headscarves and taking scissors and without even looking, just hacking off their beautiful long hair. And they're saying, okay, you don't want to see my hair? Then here it is. I'm done with this. I'm standing up to, there we go. I think I'm okay. I'm standing up to this oppression that we've been living with for forever. The women have been so denied their personal rights that they've come to this point and are saying, no more. No, this is not good. This is not truth. This is not okay. I'm not living with this. I am standing up to this now. And what courage that must take to be in the streets doing that. I sometimes think about going out and protesting X, Y, or Z or whatever, because there's a multitude of things I'd like to be in the streets protesting. But you know, you might get tear gassed, or you might get hurt, or you might get arrested, thrown in jail. I've never been in jail, you know? And so it's so much easier to not go that route. And I'm not suggesting any of us should. I'm just saying that there are moments when it's necessary, when we feel such a compulsion from what we see or what we experience that we must respond, we must act. When I started the Light Center 28 years ago, I went to a Unity service, maybe at Unity Temple, and they had little slips of white paper up in the front, some kind of a ritual, and each person could come forward and pick up one of these pieces of white paper. And it was kind of like a little fortune cookie thing, but mine said, up until now, you have not asked for anything. And that really struck me. Wow. And so I kept that little slip of paper for a long, long time, years. I had that little slip of paper. So when I was thinking about this talk and about asking, I thought, I'm going to look in the Bible, and it's in John, I think John 16, and it actually says, up until now, you have not asked for anything in my name. And so most Christians end all of their prayers in the name of Jesus Christ, because that's what it says in the Bible. And at that level, I get that. I understand that that's what you're taught, and so that's a way of praying. In Unity, we always look metaphysically a bit deeper. And for me, what that meant was, up until now, you have not asked for anything from your Christ center, from your Christ consciousness, from your place of authority in the world. So that all of a sudden made a bit more sense to me. And I thought about how we do it sort of differently in Unity when we're talking about asking, because we don't do prayers that are asking in the conventional way, like, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh, my friends all have Porsches, I must make amends. So, no, we don't do it that way. And yet we may knee-jerk go to that method many times. Help me, send me this, I need this so much. But in Unity, really, we focus much more on coming to a really deep place of vision, a deep place of connection to choosing an intention, setting an intention for all that I am manifesting and bringing into my world and into my life. So, in order to bring through an intention that I set, I need to be bringing all of my highest focus, my spiritual energy, my highest consciousness to this intention in order for it to manifest in my life. So I thought about, well, what is it that keeps us from asking for our wildest dreams? What holds us back from asking for all of it? You know, for that world that is totally free of war, totally free of nuclear weapons, totally free of poison going in our soil and in our food and in our water. You know, that's big. Those are huge visions. So what is it that holds us back from asking for even this, even that much? And so I thought about 4 different things. So the first one that came to mind is fear. So when I think of stepping out in my highest self, my highest purpose in the world, I may experience cellular memories, cellular fears of past life experiences that are held in my DNA of being burned at the stake or killed in some other many varieties of ways. Or if I'm thinking, all right, I will be the expression of the Christ in this world and in my life, does that mean I'm going to be crucified? Eek, you know, that's the story. And so it's logical that we would have some responses that come from deeply held old thought that isn't about my life right now. I am not going to be killed for speaking my truth. I know that. And yet I know also that there's moments when those little fears come and like tap me on the shoulder and say, but what if? So a lot of that comes out of our culture. So number 2, the culture that we live in and that we're surrounded in is in a dominant mindset that supports many of these things that I've been mentioning, like conventional agriculture, conventional weaponry, spending billions of dollars to send weapons to the latest war. You know, we're doing this all the time, decade after decade after decade, you know. And so the dominant culture holds that to be normal. And when we start stepping into a different way of life that says, no, I don't want to put any chemicals in my garden, then people around you might think that that's weird, or you're a hippie, or, and I've been called that many times, or whatever. And so that's actually very true, that there are people around me, right in my neighborhood, who think that I'm weird, and think that the way I'm doing things is different and not the conventional way that their daddy did it before them and that they'll do it and they'll teach their children to do it and so forth. And so that can hold us back. It can keep us quiet. It can keep us kind of more in our introvert place or hiding out in the corner like maybe nobody will pay attention to me if I'm sort of quiet here and not rocking anybody's boat. So perhaps looking at the models of the indigenous cultures helps us. Now, tomorrow is the Indigenous Peoples' Day, so naturally that was coming into my thinking. There are so many indigenous peoples around our planet who are living a much simpler lifestyle than what we know. They're living with much simpler dwellings than what we know. They don't have an air conditioner and a furnace to climate control, you know. And they live with a deep spiritual connection. They live with ritual all the time for themselves and for their community. And I believe that their way of seeing the world is something that we can all begin to take in and embody, even though the dominant thought might be, these are primitive people. They're not with it with today's technology and today's high-class ways of living and so on and so on. And so what I think is needed, I'm not suggesting that you throw away your air conditioner or your furnace or any of that. We don't have to go back to being gently in that direction. But if we could just embrace living as if caring for this planet is essential to life on this earth. Living as if your life depended on it, caring for Mother Earth, caring for nature. I mean, just think about the groups of indigenous people that you can think of in the rainforest. They're the ones there putting their lives on the line and protesting, trying to save our trees. Native Americans in the cold, in North Dakota, fighting against pipelines that could pollute their drinking water supply. You know, there's many, many cultures who live close to the earth who are putting everything out on the line to stand up for the good of our planet. And I appreciate that. So. Okay, number 3, letting go of control. So this is for me, you know, this is what I've been learning about. I tend to feel responsible for everything. For everything that happens at the Light Center and everybody who comes there, and I want everybody to be happy, and it's all bottom line my responsibility. You know, that's like crazy making, and so I make myself crazy. I also could make myself crazy worrying about every single situation on this planet right now. Oh my gosh, you know, just listen to the news once and you're in a And so the phrase that came to me that was helpful was, letting go of control is not the same as losing control. Think about that. So the fear is, everything's going to go out of control. Instead, the whole point is letting go of thinking that I, as an individual, am responsible for all of it. I am responsible, but I can turn the control over. I can let go into the divine flow, into divine order, and receive it all. And so this is an ongoing workout for me, and it may be for you too. Letting go of control is not the same as losing control. It's about turning it over. Okay. All right. Number 4, then, is, and this is probably the most obvious one, that I don't really believe it's possible. I mean, do I really, really believe that we can end all war, for example? That we can clean up all the pollution, that we can stop shooting CO2 up into the atmosphere? Do I really, really know and believe that in every cell in my body? At moments I get close, but it's a big ask, a really big ask. And same thing in my own life. Can I really, really believe that miracles can come to me beyond my wildest dreams? Do I believe that miracles really happen? So I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. So many of you know I've been working in South Africa for 17, 18 years, something like that, and we haven't gone since COVID. And Martin Dowman and I sat down and said, look, Martin's gone, he's off working other places and traveling in his RV, and he was the one running our outreach program, doing the administrative side of that. And I said, Robin, can't do that. I can't pick that up. I have to let it go. And so we called our project partner and explained it to him, and he said, I was kind of thinking of that when I knew that Martin was moving on. I kind of figured that it might come to this. And so he was sort of prepared, but also very sad, and we were all very sad, and we talked it through. And then I finally got all my courage up, and I contacted my BFF in South Africa, who's just the most beautiful, amazing woman, doing incredible things with the youth over there. And I told her that I might not ever see her again, that I probably can't make the trip again, and we have to stop this outreach program, and I'm so sad, and we cried, and we blessed it and let it go. So I talked with Martin, and we decided to send the balance of the money in our bank account to South Africa. So we did that. And at noon, I had a message from Martin saying all the money has been sent over to South Africa now. The wire is done. 3 hours later, I was contacted by Rachel Gaither at Unity Worldwide Ministries. And for those of you who don't know, that's kind of the umbrella organization for all Unity churches around the world. And Rachel's role there is to develop programming for young adults throughout all of Unity. And she contacted me and said, Robin, this is my role now, and I want to partner with Lovelight, your work in South Africa, because that's the work that my age group wants to be doing, and nobody in Unity is doing it except you, and we want to partner with this program, and we want to take it to all Unity churches throughout the whole movement, and have them help support their young people to be able to go and do this. And I went, really? Oh. And so I saw Rachel at the Unity Convention in June, and she was so excited, and yes, we want to do this. And I'd been worried because I hadn't heard anything back from her, and I thought, well, maybe it's just a whim, But no, we want to move ahead, and I'm coming out to the Light Center. I'm going to spend a day with you, and we're going to plan, and asking me for all this information by email, and went to her team leader, her supervisor, and got the approval. So I've had the official approval come through that, yes, Unity Worldwide Ministries, and particularly Rachel Gaither, who is the light of the room when you meet her. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She will take on Lovelight. And I said, great, but I'm not going to be having anything to do with administration. I'll be your consultant and be a trainer, but I will not be doing the nitty-gritty part. She said, fine, I've got other young people coming forward who want to do that, and we're taking it and we're going to run with it. Now that is something I never, ever thought of happening. I didn't contact Rachel and say, why don't you do this? She contacted me as if she was hearing me or need across the miles through the ethers and grabbed it and said, I want to do this. This is mine to do. So, number 2, How many of you know who Randy Fickey is? Few of you. He's the minister at Unity Southeast, and he came to Unity Southeast, which is formerly the Black Unity Church, and there were 14 people left there. And he said, I'll work with you people. I'd be happy to work with you people. And then Unity came to him and said, well, you have to become a Unity minister. And he said, okay, I'll become a Unity minister. So he did that. And he has taken that church and turned it into a massive happening in Kansas City, full of young people in their 20s, 30s, 40s. Huge, huge things that they're accomplishing and doing. So he created a warming hut for unhoused people in Kansas City for the last several winters. And they're doing it again this winter. They feed jillions of people all the time on a regular basis. He organized the Black Lives Matter marches and the reproductive rights march on the plaza, and 2,800 people came. I mean, this guy is out there living his convictions, showing up in the world, reaching out to people of need throughout Kansas City. Amazing, amazing force and an amazing mind. I saw him also at the Unity Convention. And he came to me and he said, how can I help you? I want to help you, Robin. I hadn't reached out to him. He hadn't read what I've been writing. He just got it through the ethers, through spirit, saying, I want to be part of this. And so he was looking for his next step for his ministry. And he is now coming out to the Light Center, spending a day or two at a time, bringing teams of people with him to help with all different areas of need at the Light Center. And he's committed to me for a year to be out there. And December 1st, he will be taking a room in the house, the farmhouse there, and not living there, but coming out once or twice a week and bringing others with him. So if we have an identified need that we need someone who can do this and such in the garden or go out and collect firewood or whatever, he's going to find those people that we need and bring them with him. So for me, this is a miracle. This is more than I ever dared to ask. I was asking for help, and you all prayed that with me. Do you remember that? We were praying for new, vibrant leadership to come forth to take the Light Center into its next chapter. And Spirit heard that and figured out how to answer that call in ways beyond my wildest dreams. Thank you, God. And so it's always helpful to put at the end of your intention, this or something better. Always remember that little piece. So my question for you to take away with you today is, what is it that you have not even dared to ask for? What is it that you have not even dared to ask? It may take you a while, or it may be right there. So I want to close with this sweet little prayer from Markrina Whitaker. God, help me to believe the truth about myself, no matter how beautiful it is. Yeah, amen. And so it is.
Thank you, Robin. So beautiful. So we'll be moving from this song into the meditation. So I invite you to let this be the beginning of your meditation, if you would like. You can go ahead and get comfortable and Bring your attention inward, close the eyes if you'd like. Feel your feet on the earth, whatever makes you comfortable and supports you. Just say yes, yes to life. Just say yes, yes to love. Just say yes, yes to all your dreams. Just say yes, I believe. Inside you know just who you are, the gifts you bring. You are an offering. Inside you know just what you need. So open your heart and believe. I say yes, yes to life. I say yes, yes to love. I say yes, yes to all my dreams. I say yes, I believe. Inside I know just who I am, the gifts I bring. I can be anything. Inside I know just how to bloom. So I open my heart and make room. I open my heart, I am awakening.
Deep within, I turn to the Christ center, which is my highest part of myself, my highest gifts, my highest wisdom, my highest knowing, the place in which Spirit dwells in me. Find that place in you. Where you feel that connection with all that is good and true and beautiful in this world. And open yourself to receive even more of that flow. Let Spirit come in through the bottom of your feet, coming up from earth, flowing into every part of your being as you are part of earth. And grounded on this good planet, we open to the energies of the sky, the heavens, a universe full of pure, unconditional love, pouring in, perhaps through the top of your head, filling you. Filling your heart center from earth and sky. Just imagine that you can make your heart center bigger. So that you can take in even more than you imagined. Filling every part of your being with pure spirit. Expanding your field around you. As we allow ourselves to be filled even more and allow that stream of powerful, loving, radiant energy to flow forth from us, to fill this room, this neighborhood, this entire area all around us and out into the world. And we let go into that mighty, powerful stream that knows just what is needed, that knows the answer for any kind of prayer. And we expand and fill and radiate more in a never-ending process, a never-ending stream. And as you sit and feel that flow, I'll make a sound and allow that sound to bring an even more powerful stream into you, fill you, and flow forth through you now. The presence of God is vibrating in every cell in your body and radiates forth into the world as you. And for our ever deepening understanding of this truth, we do give thanks. And if bluebirds can fly over the rainbow, why then, oh, why can't I? Thank you, God. And so it is.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that I dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
Wow. Oh, such a blessing to have you both to dare to dream the impossible dream, which is, after all, I'm possible. So as we take that beautiful music and message into our hearts and know that it is true to our tippy toes, let's also take our gifts in our hand as our ushers come forward for today's offering. And we give thanks for all of the talent, time, and treasure that we celebrate as we bless our offering, saying together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is. And as our offerings collected, we'll join Holly in singing "In Beauty May I Walk."
In beauty may I walk all day long. May I walk through the seasons. May I walk. May I walk in peace. May I walk in peace. May I walk. 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 May I walk in peace. May I walk in peace, in joy. May I walk in love. May I walk in gratitude. May I walk. May I walk in peace. May I walk in peace.
And as our ushers come back forward, here is our prayer of thanks to listen to. We are grateful, and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again. And so it is. Amen. Oh, so powerful. Well, a special welcome to our guests today. We are so grateful that you are here and joining us in today's message of love and light and the Light Center. If you would like more information about the Unity Movement and Unity of Lawrence, pick up a welcome packet. It's right out there in the foyer. And we encourage you all who are here today to fill out one of those feedback forms that's in front of you in the seats before you, so you can let us know what you enjoyed about the service and any suggestions for improvements or miracles to ask for. And you can drop those off in the office with Kathy Moreland. Thank you. Afterwards, join us downstairs for our monthly second Sunday potluck. There's plenty for all. There really is. It's one of those little miracles of it just comes forward. There it is. And then on Tuesday, don't forget that our weekly open meditation group meets on Tuesdays at 6:30 in the sanctuary. And if you are new to Unity, there's an announcement that Sharon Dwyer would like to make about our new member class.
Thanks, Michelle. Hi, I'm Sharon Dwyer. I'm going to be teaching the new member class. And, a demonstration of these principles has been given to us this morning. People who live these principles, especially the ones who gave our talk in music this morning. And if you would like to know more about how you can open your mind and heart to spiritual principles in a very practical, useful way, that's what this class is about. It is for people who are interested in becoming members, which allows you to vote on important issues, or to become a board member. Also allows you just to feel a deeper connection and knowing, understanding of what this community is about. So the next 3 Sundays after the service, I want to make it start soon, so like 12:15, but just bring something to snack on or whatever. If you're like me and get hungry all the time, then you you might need something. It'll be over by 1:45, just an hour and a half, 3 sessions. In order to actually join the church, you need to complete at least 2 sessions. And if you're just interested in being present and seeing what it's about, that's okay too. I do want people to get this book, which is on Amazon and is not very expensive at all. A lot of people in the congregation have this book, so if you can't get it, ask around. You can probably borrow one. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. We are so grateful for your guidance and teachings as well. Fabulous. So the next 3 Sundays after church, if you want to be a new member, you can. And there's also an opportunity if you would like to attend and be a part of a meditation retreat hosted jointly with Jay Pryor and Phil Roger that's scheduled for Saturday, October 22nd at the Fairchild Wellness Center that's in Overbrook, Cheryl Miller. And a detailed information sheet with the schedule is available for you in the foyer. And also in the foyer, after the service, you can purchase one of these fabulous calendars with our own Dr. Danica Moore as the month of July. She is there and will be there for you to purchase as many as you would like. These are to support the Lawrence Habitat for Humanity Women Build. And so every purchase goes straight towards that. Danica will be in the back for you to purchase those. I can't wait to get my hands on some myself. And next Sunday, stay tuned for Reverend Jen Hutchins as she brings the message, Water for the Soul, and special music with Sugarfoot Detour. Now it's time to sing in our youth, please and thank you.
Let's stand up together. You are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. You are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
Today our lesson downstairs was about I flow with the universe, and so we did an experiment looking at water. We compared water, the flow of water, to the flow of us and the spirit with the universe. And so we had a cup with 4 holes down it. You can try this at home if you want. If you put 4 holes in a row and fill it with water, you'll discover that as the cup fills, the flow of the hole, so what comes out of the cup, how it flows, changes. But at the very top hole, there's actually no way to make that top hole have water coming out of it. And the reason is because there's not enough pressure on the top of the cup pushing down that top hole, but there's enough pressure pushing on the bottom 3. And so our point with this whole lesson was that as the youth develop, there's a lot of people in their lives that put pressure on them to keep them in their flow in the spirit. Could be their guardians, their grandparents, their teachers at school. And so we're helping them. We're putting a little pressure on them so they stay in their flow and they remain who they're intended to be in the spirit. So our affirmation today was, I flow with the universe and the universe flows with me.
Well, congregation, let us bless our youth together. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. Now let's join together as we sing the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it be